everyone, welcome back. This is number 2 video for books that I purchased this summer for my elementary students that I am a librarian to at our Township, Michigan school. If you've been here before, thank you for coming back. And if you're new here, welcome. I'm happy that you're here. It's my favorite day when you are here. And I want to personally welcome you to the silliest video that you will ever watch, I think. First of all, let me introduce myself to those who are new. I'm Rhonda Morrison, Mrs. Morrison to about 300 students at our elementary school I work at in the morning. I am there part-time, and in the evenings, I work out of my home as a hairstylist. So that's why you're going to see all of this salon type stuff here in the background. I have quite a bit of stuff to get through. My dining room is full of books, and I'm sure that my family would like them out of there. So I said, once I make these videos, I will get them out of there. So that's what this is. We're going to talk about the books that I bought. In my previous videos, I talked about all of the books that I read this summer in order to know what you guys are reading if you are a student, especially one that goes to this our school. I want to be able to recommend books to you. I want to be able to talk about a book to you. And so that's why I read so many middle grade books. Now I want to talk to you about the books that I purchased for our shelves. Our building has grown so much that our library that we had for the last several years was needed. So we had to scooch on over for our another 5th grade classroom that we had to add to our building. We are a 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade school, and over the last several years we've added the 3rd grade, and then the next year we had to add the 4th grade, and now this year we had to add the 5th grade. So we just were able to get our portable that was delivered to our school today, actually, but it's going to be a little while before I can get these books on the shelf. So I just wanted to talk about them and let you know what I got. I did a video on the chapter books that I got. So this video is, I'm going to show you all of the graphic novels / manga books that I got for our shelves. A lot of these, I tried to be strategic and choose books I knew that we would like. And also I wanted to try to start to fill in some of the gaps and make our library a little bit more current. So hopefully that makes sense. So let's get started. Okay, the first book that I have to show you that I got was a book that I read this summer. So I did talk about it in another video, but I read a graphic novel this year. So this is Enemies by Svetlana Shmakova. I hope I said that right. Very cute. I liked it, and here we go. This is by the same creator as Awkward, Brave, and Crush, and I know you guys really like that one, so that's why I got this one. For our superhero fans, I have this Captain Marvel Mighty Origins. Here's the back. This is more like a comic book. I probably threw this in there because I had room. This will make me a little bit nervous because, I mean, it's not paper, but this feels like it's gonna get really trashed really soon, so we're going to take care of it, right? So Captain Marvel, Mighty Origins. The next one that I got is The Misadventures of Max Crumbly, Locker Hero. This seems like it's number 1 in a series, and I don't believe we have this series, and I don't know much about it. It's by Rachel Renee Russell. So if we like it, and if there are more in the series, we will definitely be getting them. So that's this one. All right, so these next two, I know we already have a couple of this in this series, but definitely not these ones. But Remarkably Ruby by Terry Libenson. And Becoming Brianna. Actually, we might have this one. I hope we don't, but if we do, that's okay, because a lot of our students like to partner read, and that's a good way to do it, is when we have more than one copy on our shelf. So if we have this one, they can partner read. The next one is Parachute Kids, and it's a graphic novel by Betty C. Tang. And I've heard a lot about this one over the summer by just videos that I've watched. And when I've been shopping for books, this one came up a lot. It is in color, so our kids really like in color graphic novels. So I'm going to save that one for last. Okay, we have Leon the Extraordinary by Jamar Nichols. I think our third graders will really like this one. Oh my goodness. Like, look at these illustrations. Try to get these out of the way. I can just imagine what this one is about. Yeah, this one's gonna be a good one. So, and I don't know if there are more of these by this author. I have a feeling they are. So we'll see how this one goes over. If it goes over well, then we'll get the rest of them. Okay. Cat on the Run by Erin Blabby. Also, the author of Bad Guys. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. Cat on the Run. So black and white. They don't love these ones. Oh, a little bit of color, but Bad Guys flies off the shelf. This will be this is the first one in the series, so I don't know if there's more than that, but if there are, we'll probably get those too. Okay, oh no, it's not the last one, but because I saved these other ones for last, but The New Girl, this is by Cassandra Callan. I know that we've talked about this book before, and so I was glad that I was able to find it. We do not have this book in our library yet, but this is also in color. And I'm trying to think I don't think we have anything of hers yet, but I think this one's going to be very popular. So I actually probably should have gotten a few copies of those. These next ones I did get multiple copies of because these boys just cannot get enough of this. And if they are going to read them and they are appropriate, then I will have them for them. So this is, it looks like I have a standalone, and then I have a number 3 book and a number 1 book and a number 2 book. So I'll have to look into getting the second one. But Piggy. Are these graphic now? Oh, you know what? Well, this was a bonus book in this because these are actually chapter books. I should have looked at them, but that's okay because chapter books are good. So they could probably go either way. No, they're definitely chapter books, but I got 2. I'm gonna put these in the chapter book box. Infected is this one. Who's the author? Terrence Crawford is the author of these Piggy books. So here is number 1 and here's number 3. Number 3 is called Hunt. I got 2 copies of this one. And then it looks like I have a standalone. Maybe this is a graphic novel. This is a graphic novel. Permanent Detention. I got 2 copies. It looks like it has a different author, written by Van Notes. Here, and we have, oh, that's a nighttime picture, but let's see. They are color, so they're gonna love that. So that is why I must have gotten mixed up. So I'm gonna put these ones in our chapter box. chapter book box, and these ones will stay with our graphic novels. So the other books that I have to show you, I talked about in my last video because they are also chapter books. And our boys are going to love them. I don't have any of these chapter books yet, so they have not seen those chapter books yet, but they cannot get enough of these Five Nights at Freddy's, or FNAF as they call them. So I went ahead, and I can't remember my strategy when I got these, but if you can see, I got quite a few of them. I'm hoping that I filled in some gaps. I, at this point, only have one of each copy of what I do have. So I know that I was thinking if I ended up getting a copy of what we already have, it's okay because I can't keep them on the shelves anyway. So let me make sure these are in order. I think that I have two of these because I'm pretty sure we don't have this one. This is Tales of the Pizzaplex, Graphic Novel Collection 1, Volume 1. I have 2 copies because I know for a fact we don't have this one. Again, Scott Cawthorn is the author of the graphic novels as well as the chapter books. So there's that one. I have 2 of those. I know that we have this one, so I only got one. Volume 2. They always know the titles of these. Fazbear Frights. I got a volume 3 because I know we have 1 copy. It's the same. Oh, okay. So I just learned something. So this one is Tales from the Pizzaplex. This one is Fazbear Frights, apparently. So volume 2, volume 3. One of those. I know I have this one, so I only got 1. This is volume 4. I don't know how I feel about this cover. I don't know. They love it. I know I don't have this one, so that's why I got 2 of these, volume 5. Volume 5. I have that little, sorry about that little reflection there. So that is it for our graphic novels. Let me move on because I did get a few mangas, which the kids absolutely love these. I personally cannot wrap my head around how to read them because if you're unaware of what a manga book is, you read it from back to front. So instead of reading left to right, you read right to left. So you're reading it from the back cover to the front cover, so to speak. Okay, so let me just tell you what I have. Let me put these in semi-order. Some of them I know we have, but or we have some of the series, and some of them are new, and I think they're gonna love it. Here's a Spider-Man Octo Girl, and I believe they are Japanese. I am not even going to try to pronounce the author, but that's the author. And then here's the back. So then when the kids read this, so here's the back of the book. Here's the barcode, the store barcode, not the library barcode, but we would want to read it this way, but you flip it over and you read it this way. So honestly, it looks like you also read it from the inner corner out too. So I don't know. If that's what you like to read, then read. All right, so we have a few of these ones, Yokai Watch. This is number 5. I don't think I have all of these. Okay, we have Beyblade. I do not believe we have any of these ones. But it is the first one in the series. So if we like them, we can get more. And here we have Pokemon. I have a handful of Pokemon. This one is Adventures Ruby and Sapphire. Again, if you want to pause that, you can see the author. And then these last two are just some cute little ones. I have like a Stitch one. This does look like it's the first one in the series. Manga there. And then this is, oh, so I might have two, 1 and 2. These are in black and white, but I like the feel of this book though. It's not too thick either, so it's easy to finish. This one has black and white photos as well, or illustrations as well. It looks like all of these are black and white. Yep, all of them are black and white. That is all I have for their graphic novel / manga books. So hopefully you enjoyed this, and hopefully you liked seeing the books that we're going to have at our school this year. And if you have or you're inspired to read one of these books, I'm glad. Then that's what I'm here for. I would love it if you made a comment and let me know what you're reading, what one of these books have you read, or what book you maybe want to read now since you saw it. Or if I can get a student to read one book that they absolutely love, they will read another one, and then maybe another one. So that is my goal. If you could help out, like and subscribe and share this with your friends, your neighbors, your grandma. It doesn't matter to me. I like everyone, and I love ranting about books. So thank you for being here. Please join me next time. I am going to show you what I have, some picture books that I got, and I have some nonfiction books still, and I also have some Spanish books that I'm very excited. So I can't wait for my Spanish speaking students. We have a handful of them at our school. Thanks again for being here, and I will see you next time. Have a great day.